Hey there, good looking. If your joints are feeling tight, you're gonna love this 10-minute full body mobility session. This will loosen everything up. You don't require any equipment. However, if you do have a light dumbbell, like a 5-pound dumbbell, that will assist you in one of the mobility drills. All right, let's go get busy. Hi there and welcome. If you're unfamiliar with who I am, my name is PJ Rand. And this full body mobility series is actually one that we have on my app, Over 50 Fitness. And it's part of their playlist that we just recently released called Move 410, because we feel that little bit of movement every day is what is needed for optimal health. So the community has access to short little workouts and movement exercises to keep them healthy and happy. So let's get down onto all fours. I'm going to teach you a spine circle, which is very yummy for the lower back. Knees apart, underneath the hips, wrists under shoulders. Now spread the fingers. Excellent. Now I want you to extend the spine. And then from there, think about drawing circles with the low back and the bum. So it's not a cat and cow. We're moving mainly through the lower back, getting some movement as well as some blood supply into the low spine region. One more. Now let's go the other way. Now one way is going to feel a little more awkward than the other. So do your best. And you're still trying to stay on top of your wrists. Again, that movement's coming through the low back. Last 3, taking it a little slower. 2, making those circles. And 1. Onto your back. If you have that dumbbell, grab it. I'll explain why the dumbbell does assist on this one. Feet hip width apart. And heels close to the bum. Let's bring the arms. If you're holding onto the dumbbell, the arms are up, holding onto each end of the dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, your palms are facing each other and thumbs are pointed towards the back. From here, we bridge up and allow those arms to drop back, and then finish the bridge and bring the arms. So it's like a pullover if you're familiar with my exercises, pushing it through the heels to work into the hips and the glutes. While the dumbbell is assisting by providing some weight to bring our arms down, because we quite often are tight in our lats, which are our big muscles down the sides of the back, but are connected to the top of the humeral head in our arm here. Really squeeze through the glutes, and you're lifting up through the hips, not flaring at the rib cage up towards the ceiling and really working through your low back. This is through the glutes. Now, if you don't have the dumbbell, you're leading with your thumbs. Let's do 2 more. As I said, working through shoulder and hip mobility on this one. Last one. And some strength into the glutes and low back. Good. Keep your feet where they are. Dumbbell off to the side if you had it. Hands down by the side. Now add that bridge again and take that right arm and reach up and across to the left side of your mat and down. And now let's do the left side. Up and across. Now we're working into your T-spine, mid-back region, getting some rotation, a little bit of extension, while we're continuing with the bridge pattern. Slow and controlled. Good. One more each side. And into a high plank. Our high plank, we want those fingers spread, wrists under the shoulders. Now, before we get into that high plank, let's get the shoulders really activated. I want you to think of 2 jar lids underneath your hands, and you're going to screw the jar lids, and that's going to tighten up in that shoulder region by firing up your lat muscles, those ones that we were just moving through. Now, let's take it into a high plank. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Okay, from here, push your bum up and go into a pike, or if you're familiar with yoga, downward dog. Now, when we do this, our feet are in a straight line. Our elbows are going to point down to the ground a little bit. They're not going to flare out, and our gaze is going to go in between the feet. Let's go back to that high plank, looking up. Good. So we're moving through shoulders and hips and ankles on this. We'll hold both pose for a couple of breaths. So you'll hold here into the pike, and then we'll go into high plank and hold. We also get core activation with this. Now see if you can get a little T-spine extension by dropping the ears past the biceps. We have 2 more. Last one. We'll finish in high plank though. And high plank here. Drop on the knees and lower yourself down right onto your stomach. Working into more shoulder mobility. Think of a snow angel, but reverse. So we're face down now. Extend the arms straight up. Now let's try to keep those arms as straight as we can. Touch thumb to thumb. Now think about creating a snow angel, bringing the arms down, not touching the ground, and then turning the palms up so the thumbs hit your thighs. Fingers, hands, don't touch your ground. Pause here for a second. Lifting the chest slightly up after you've seen me, and then tuck the chin in so the back of the neck is long. Now let's finish that snow angel. Go back. Arms don't hit the ground. Thumb to thumb. Good. Keep those arms elevated. Here we go. Take it down. Thumbs to the thighs, so palms are facing up. Pause for there, and then come back. Thumbs to thumbs, arms straight above the head. Now, if you have shoulder issues, this is going to be a tough one for you. So you may need to bend your elbows. You may also need to do one arm at a time. So work with what you're able to. Just remember that we need to keep moving the joint. If you're finding restriction in something, this is your body telling you that we need to continue to work on that area. So we are only as strong as our weakest link. You're getting a little firing up too on that low back area, big muscles down the base of your spine. So we're keeping the chest and the head off our ground. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And release. It's probably one of the best shoulder mobility drills you can do. Coming into a standing position for our final mobility drill. We're taking it into a deep squat, which is working mobility of ankle, knee, and hip. And then we'll add some rotations to get into the shoulder and T-spine. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes are going to slightly turn out. I want you to reach the arms up, okay? Come down, grab onto the toes. Maybe you got to bend the knees like I do to get down there, and then drop the hips. Good. Lift the chest, reach up, look where the hand goes. Reach up, look where the hand goes, and drive up. Okay, so let's do that again. Reach up, look up, maybe even extend the spine. Now come down, softness of the knees, grab onto the toes, drop the hips all the way down, but keep those heels on the ground. Reach it, and you can push against the other knee to add a little bit more rotation. Reach it, drive up. Here we go. Lead with the thumbs, extend, look up. Exhale, come down, grab onto the toes, bend the knees if you need to. Good. Sink down, heels stay on the ground. Push against this knee with this hand, rotate with that one. And then drive up. Yes, here we go. Take it down. Oops, sorry. Reach it up first. Take it down. All the way. Press, reach. Press, reach. Lift up. 2 more to go. Here we go. Up. Grab onto the toes. Sink down. Press, reach. Press, reach. And up. Last time. Grab on. Press, reach. Press, reach. Drive up. Woo! All right, thank you. Let's do a little stretch in the quad while we do a brief chat here. So we just moved all the joints in the body. I focused on some tighter areas, especially into the shoulders for you, and then into the ankles. Yes, believe it or not, those are tight as we get older. If you enjoyed this, give us a try on Over 50 Fitness. If you're watching this in real time, it's our 2nd birthday and we have a special promo happening. So head to our website. All the information is in the description down below. other side. As I mentioned, this is part of our Move for 10 series that we have on the platform. Myself and 12 other instructors have got these sort of mini bites of movement so that our community can keep moving no matter how much time they have available in their day. Release. Thank you so much for joining me. Please help this video out by clicking that thumbs up button so that the YouTube algorithm can find it. And I look forward to reading your comments down below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.